Welcome to our press conference. We know that there's quite a bit of concern in the world today with genetic modified organisms. That's why we're fortunate to have an expert here to answer your questions, and here is Mark.
Thank you, Dr. Foster. Does anyone have any questions?
Why?
Go ahead.
Why is biodiversity so important?
Well, biodiversity would there'd be more of a specific you would try to there'd be more with more breeds. There'd be less chance of one breed getting entirely wiped out, and it would help the other breeds to carry on, and it just less chance of extinction.
Mark, why has there been a concern about genetically modified foods among some politicians, public interest groups, and consumers, especially in Europe?
It's still up in the air whether or not the GMOs are safe to eat, but they're still doing testing on that. I don't know what their problem is in Europe. I don't see any problem with testing it out, because without testing, we're never going to find out if it's viable for the rest of the world.
So what is a benefit of genetically modified organisms?
It would increase crop yields and the time it takes for the crops to mature. So you could, with less time, there'd be more profit and more food for the rest of the world.
Could you give me an example of one of those products?
Corn, soybeans, and cotton are all big parts of GMOs.
All the corn in America is a genetically modified organism?
Well, not all the corn, just certain farms are experimenting with GMOs.
Mark, if GMOs are governmentally regulated, is it really worth one person's life for there to be a regulatory oversight and allow the GMOs into our food supply then?
I think so, because it would help save more lives than just one person.
How does it save more lives?
Well, if there's people starving to death every day, and if we're able to produce more food, then we can feed those starving people. And if one person loses a life, I'd say that the benefits are greater than the losses.
So what is your research that says that we'll produce more food with GMOs?
That's the main goal with GMOs, is to produce less time for crop production, then it gets more food into the world, and to feed the hungry people.
What about the impact on the environment? Do genetically modified organisms have an impact on the environmental systems?
They actually help the environment by cleaning it up.
Could you explain that?
But it puts more.
Hey, there you go, buddy, off the hook. Saved by the bell. Thank you. Okay. Appreciate y'all coming back and doing this. I apologize for having to take a little bit of slice of your time, but I do appreciate your flexibility. It means a lot. I hope that it was a good learning experience. And we look forward to feedback on how to make it. I read through everybody's comments. Everybody liked it, Dr. Musser, in the book, but the only thing was perhaps some said people more time.